do have a list. I have a list of root chakra members who have not had a reading yet, and heart chakra members who have only had one as well. So we will, of course, as always, get through as many as we can. There will be some timestamp requests and things like that on this stream. That's fine. But if we go over, we do have 21 members at the moment. So if we do happen to go over a little bit, I will do another stream. We will schedule another stream very, very soon, okay? So that's probably the best idea if that happens. But I have my list here, so I'm very organised today, pretty organised. But I do need to see, so what I need to see is who people want channeling. So let's make our list for today. So let me just get my chat up. It will be a second. I prefer my chat on my phone, it's just a bit easier for me to read than on the laptop, so let's see. Jan, can I get a timestamp please for a channeling from my POI? Thank you. I'm still out and don't think I'll make it back home in time. Okay, so we will do a timestamp for Jan because Jan was not present for the first one, and Jan is a heart chakra, so yeah, that's pretty important. So I'll put Jan on there, but obviously the timestamp people will obviously be last because I don't want, I want to do the people who are here, not leave you hanging around listening to other people's channelings when you're actually present. So Kira and Kevin, that's who I see at the moment. I am very, very well. I really hope that you are well. Yeah, I'm great. So Kira and Kevin. Okay, this is POI. And Kevin says A, okay. Oh, Akira, I think you had one. I think what it says is that you're a root chakra member. You already had one. Let me just double check. I tried to be really organised with this. Yeah, I think so. People like lost or something. Yes. So, Keen, I'm pretty sure you're a root chakra member, which means you only get one channeling. So, guys, the membership kind of tiers. That's the difference with the tiers. So we have root chakras get 2 extra crystal balls a month and 1 channeling. Heart chakras get 3 extra crystal balls a month and 2 channelings. And I do try to do a little bit more. And crown chakras, which we don't have at the moment, get all of that and then sessions with me as well. But yeah, Kira, you've had one, so your next one will be next month. Actually, sorry about that. As a root chakra member, I cannot speak. So Kevin, yes, you have one left. So that's great. So Kevin, you'll be fast then. Do we have anybody else in? Oh, my chat has gone. Yeah, so I think I'm doing a lot of time stamps. So you have, I should have done 2 different lists. So Kevin, you're going to be fast because you're here. You're going to be fast. But I'm just going to do a timestamp list here. So we have Jan. I think we have Miss Venus as well for a timestamp. Somebody else has asked for a timestamp. Somebody else asked for a timestamp. Let me see. Post. yeah, it was Jan. Oh, it was Jan. I'm a little bit confused now. Maybe it'll just be a quiet stream then. If it's just a quiet stream, that's absolutely fine. So we can do Kevin, of course. Kevin, we can timestamp for Jan, and then I think we had Jasmine in the chat. Jasmine, it's really nice to see you if you're here. I can't get back to my chat. Yeah, so it's going to be Kevin, and then it will just be timestamps. Oh my gosh. So it'll be Kevin, then well, Jasmine, you're here, so yeah, it'll be Kevin and Jasmine. Let me check your message, Jasmine. Sorry guys, I just want to be prepared about what I'm doing here, so I do. Oh, I clicked on the wrong person. Yeah, okay, oh yeah, sorry. So channeling some powerful energy in relation to manifesting a home. Yes, so sorry about that. Home manifestation. So we'll see who comes through with that one. I'm really sorry. I felt like when I came on, I felt like, oh, I'm so organised. I know who has one left and who doesn't. And then yeah, I just turned out not to be very organised. So I do apologise for that. So we'll just see how we get on. Perhaps more people will jump in. So Kevin, are you still here? I'm really sorry. I've been blabbing on a lot. So we'll do Kevin, then we'll do Jasmine, then we'll do Jan and Miss Venus's timestamps, and then we'll just see who rolls in, if anybody else rolls in as well. I can always just schedule this for another time if a lot of people are pretty busy. So yeah, let's just see what happens with that. Yeah, Kevin, just let me know that you're still here and we'll go ahead with that. Is anybody still on the stream? I'm not seeing messages now. I'm not seeing messages. Okay. Yeah, I always feel like the first channeling, everybody comes in, everybody wants one. The second one, no one comes in. It's like 2 people are here. Okay. Well, let's do it. So okay. So we'll begin with Kevin and Jasmine. Just give me a little shout in about 5 minutes if you're still around, and we will do. Well, I'll do yours anyway. But if you need a timestamp, let me know. So Kevin. Okay, so we do have Kevin's here. So this is a pretty short message actually. I feel like I kind of lost a little bit of connection towards the end there. Just trying to grasp that. But okay, so the message. You feel important to me in some way, but I can't understand my own feelings. Is this attraction? Is it friendship? My higher self knows we are connected on a spiritual level, and I don't feel that we will fully leave this connection. We'll be attached in some way. It's strange because with you, I feel shy. I feel anxious to try to talk or express anything. That's not me, usually. And that's where I kind of lost the connection a little bit, but that's what came through with Ada. So, yeah. Some kind of spiritual connection, like I think you kind of already know that a little bit, but yeah. I dropped the pen. What am I doing? What am I doing? I got it. Right, okay. So real good. We have some more people in the chat. I think Sid. Sid, hello and welcome. So very, very quiet streams today. So you will get a reading if you are here, if you are present. Very, very small stream. So Sid sees a message from Anne. So you'll be after Jasmine. So we have Jasmine next. Oh yeah, so I'll time. Okay, yeah, so I'll timestamp that. Okay, so we will do. I can't see for long, which is why I'm asking for timestamp. Yeah, that's fine. I'll timestamp it. So we will do Jasmine. Then we will do Sid with the timestamp. Then Jan with the timestamp. Then Miss Venus with the timestamp. Guys, like Kira, please do remember. If you are a root chakra member, you only get one channeling per month. So if you had a channeling on the last stream, and you're a root chakra member, you do not get one on this stream, unfortunately. It's heart chakra members who get 2 channelings, okay? So just so you know. So let's go to Jasmine. Because I also think this is quite an interesting one as well. Like to see what comes through here. So if it's any kind of guidance about the house, so it's spirit guides. Did you say spirit guides specifically? I just wanted to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Oh, it was Discord! Oh yeah, so we're just seeing who comes through for it, sorry. I just want to make sure I don't want to do anything wrong. Don't want to channel anything wrong for anyone, so... Kevin, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's a shame I kind of lost connection at the end, though. It's a shame. It was quite a short message. But yeah, expression of some feelings and the higher self and things like that. So there's something good in there, you know. So Jasmine, whoever's going to come through about manifesting this home, okay? Manifesting this home, okay? So, Jasmine, have you ever worked with Egyptian deities before? Egyptian deities? Because Egyptian deities are coming up very strongly. Egyptian deities. I'm really getting like a strong energy of Ra as well, coming through with this, which is quite interesting. I wasn't really sure who will come through for this, and I get surprised sometimes by the things that come through, you know? So that's really interesting that came through. So you also have Pan, and you have an Elven, Elven kind of, I would say, I call them like Elven tree spirits, because in the realm it's like, the trees are like, kind of like our trees, but they're like a million times bigger. Like they can live in them, they can live in the trunks and things like that. I mean, their realm is very, very, interesting to travel there. So, and I do connect with the Elven spirits quite a lot, but we're getting specifically Elven tree spirits, so there's a connection with the rooting things in as well, so that does make sense. So it seems like you have a bit of a decision to make, I suppose, with that, because you have Egypt coming through very strongly with Ra coming through, and you have Pan, and you have the Elven tree spirit as well. So it's kind of like all of these spirits coming and saying like, we can help you in some way. So I would definitely go with your guidance on who to work with. But I think I did suggest on Discord, I really do suggest making an altar, not just actually having a physical space for them, because it's really nice. Like, I mean, you can meditate, you can astral travel, you can when you enhance that ability, and you don't really need like tons of things around you, like candles and crystals and things like that. But sometimes it is important. Sometimes the symbols, the altar, can really strengthening or bringing in that connection with that spirit can be very, very important. So it's really interesting that you have those three spirits come through. So I suppose it's kind of a bit of a decision with that. But that's really interesting. I was seeing, like the pyramids. I was seeing kind of ancient Egyptian landscape and things like that first, which is quite interesting. So you have Ra, you have Pan, you have an Elven tree spirit as well. I would say that you should go with your instincts on where you feel who you feel drawn to use with that. And I would definitely suggest making a physical altar for them. And yeah, but I do believe that you can do it. I really believe that we can manifest these things. Not everyone manifests like £1 million or dollars, but there's things that are possible. There's things that are within your realm of possibility. Getting the home you want is in your realm of possibility. But they're the people, the deities that came through. They're the deities and spirits that are kind of willing to help you. But so I think you're asking for spirits that are actually in that house. Do you mean like if there's a spirit energy around that house? Because like maybe tune in and see if there's any portal energy around there or anything like that. That could be interesting. But you would have to give me the location. Like you don't have to give me like everything, but just a general gist of the location. you don't need to like dox yourself, but just a general gist. Because I can have some guidance, so where there's a portal and if there is a specific spirit actually in the home. But these spirits are coming through in a sense of you would embody their power and energy to manifest yourself. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But yeah, so that's definitely something that we can continue to look into, because it would be interesting to see if there is actually like a portal energy there or any spirits there. Yeah. So is there anything you can do? Like, can you send me a picture of the house, or like a picture of part of the house, or just a general just of the location? I don't want you to like dox anyone like online, but just like a general gist. Just a general gist, and then I can tap into that, because I'm really happy to delve into this deeper, absolutely. And yeah, but if you do feel drawn to either of those spirits, you could also work with them, with helping to manifest as well. Um, but yeah, I think that's really interesting. It's something I definitely want to look into deeper. So if there's anything you can do, anything, like I said, don't dox yourself or anything, but like a small section of the house, like a picture, or like just a general area or something like that, and we can work with that and see what comes through with that. Yeah, and I think that would be more a plan of action, like a plan of like, oh, we're going to make an altar space, oh, we're going to do this kind of practice, what is the taking action on the manifestation as opposed to channeling, I would say. So maybe actually, because Jasmine, you're a really great like moderator, you're hero 1, you moderate a lot, so perhaps our session this month, like maybe gift, or Discord moderator gift could be something about this house. We could really work on this, something like that. We'll just see. Yeah, and that's the thing about having a limited space as well. Like really trying to just get that kind of, even like a kind of plate, how I do the candle wax readings on like my little plates. Sometimes I just make little altars and things like that, little dishes and things. So it doesn't have to be extravagant or anything, but just something physical that's there. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to delve into a little bit more as well. So we'll see. So I definitely think that's something that yeah, will be more action. I'm not saying channeling isn't action, but channeling's a kind of like, we're getting commentary, we're getting a message. Whereas I feel like this is like taking action, manifesting, So you're very welcome if there is someone else you want channeling, you're very welcome to let me know here on the stream. That's fine. But yeah, I do feel that's a little bit more action based, if that makes any sense. If that makes sense. So we have Miss Venus. So I actually do have you on the list. So we're going to do Sid, Jan, and Miss Venus with timestamps. But Jasmine, if you do choose someone else to channel, I will squeeze you in since you're here, so that's fine. And let me just check my list here. Sunlight. Yeah, so you can have a channeling, so sunlight. Are you present right now? So channeling, about your dad. So spirit guides about your dad, okay. So yeah, you can be on the list, so what we'll do, so we're going into, let's see. So Miss Venus, you're present? Oh, Miss Venus, are you going to be present for like the hour? Because we could do you first, because it's a timestamp anyway. So we could do, so we've done Kevin, we might do something else for Jasmine. So Miss Venus, we could do you next if you're present, that's fine. And then we could go back to Jasmine or Sid or whatever we want to do. So Okay. Jasmine, you're really sweet. Yeah, we'll do Phil. We'll see what comes through with Phil. Um, yeah. So I will go into Miss Venus's, then we'll jump back to Jasmine, and then we'll do the timestamps for. Oh wait, Sunlight's here. Sorry. So we'll do Miss Venus. Let me number it. I am just not with it today, guys. So we do Miss Venus, then we do Jasmine, and then we do Sunlight. So you're very welcome. It shouldn't take too long to just do those two channels. Sunlight. So if you are happy to kind of stay and just hang out for a moment, you will have yours third. And oh, I put Sid Fair by accident. And then we can do the timestamps. Yeah. Okay. So now the list is Miss Venus, Jasmine, Sunlight, Sid, Jan. There we are. Sid and Jan are timestamps. So yes, feeling a bit more organised now. But I will just double check. Your message, Miss Venus. Oh yeah, I actually did skim over that. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we're just doing a kind of love life themed spirit guide or highest level kind of channeling. Okay. Okay. So Miss Venus, Jasmine, Sunlight, Sid, and Jan, I believe. So let's get on with it. I'm so sorry. I thought I was like super organised today, but yeah, always going wrong. Miss Venus, so spirit guide. Spirit guide, love life. I cannot wait to see the pictures and videos. So what I'm thinking is, because you'll have actual pictures of Monk Shasta, won't you? Maybe you've already sent. I have looked over your pictures. I love the pictures that you sent to me. So what we can do is, if you are happy to, because obviously they're your videos, but put a few things like that into the meditation. So we do the Lemurian meditation. Might just add a few of those really nice images or videos or something like that, if that's okay. So I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I'll get on with the channeling. I love to just ramble on, don't I? I'm really sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, sorry, that was a bit of a long one. So, Miss Venus, you're making the right decision for yourself at this time. Charlie will bring forth lessons in debates and conversations, but the growth you can achieve with that connection is a blessing to your soul. You're always growing and learning, but you have more lessons of the heart to overcome. This may sound negative, but it's not. Learning is fun. It's our purpose to teach in this realm. he is good for you, and yet your path within, and yet your path with Omar does not shrink. Does not shrink. It may always linger, but that lingering could extend to another life if you do not choose the path. So basically what it's saying is that path with Omar is kind of always kind of going to be there. It's not really going to shrink, but it could linger and extend to another lifetime, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. It's the best way I can put it. But then they say, love is coming, decisions are coming, and we trust and support your intuition and your choice. But yeah, they were like, love is coming, decisions are coming, so a pretty strong one there with that. But yeah, it's kind of about a decision. But I think the interesting thing on a spiritual level is that this connection with Omar is going to, continue, even if you choose a different path, perhaps another lifetime. So that's interesting to know. Yeah, I saw the UFOs. Yeah, I will check it. But I will check it. I will check it. I do know. I was feeling kind of Syrian, but I think that's because the Syrian energy's been really strong with you for like a long time recently. But I will like kind of double check on that. I'll watch that video and double check on what I feel with that. I'm really happy to do that. You don't really have to wait to the crystal ball. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Yeah, I really want to plan this. Lemurian stream. I think it would be really great to do a Lemurian meditation. Have some videos and things of Mount Shasta and just connect with the Lemurians, connect with that realm, and I think a lot of people are drawn to that because they have that connection and they don't really know. So I think that'll be interesting to see. Kaylee! Oh, so yeah, Miss Venus says, what love is coming, meaning like some. No, I don't think it means someone else. I feel like it means love is coming in the decision between those two people. I'm not necessarily saying it's a decision because, if maybe one of them goes off, with someone else or something like that. But I'm not saying that I've sensed that or anything. Or just throwing that out there as like a possibility. But it does seem like it will be one of them. Like you will go down one of those paths, and there's love on that path. Basically, is what I'm saying. So I hope that makes sense. Let me just read this from Kaylee. So Kaylee says, all settled plan for gender reveal. I've never been to a gender reveal, so I don't really know what to expect. So, but I have got you a gift. So yeah, I'll give you the gift tomorrow. I'm really excited. So Kaylee's having a gender reveal party, I suppose you could call it, gathering party, event. And me and my man are going to attend, so it's going to be really nice. I'm really excited to catch up with you and your boyfriend. I think I only met him like once anyway, so that'll be really nice. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Miss Venus says, I think I'll always have love for Omar, but in terms of emotional connection, I already feel like Charlie feels right in my heart. Yes, I'm kind of feeling that. It's funny because I've always rooted for Omar. But I feel like this inability, this distance that was created between you, that was clearly not any of your faults, but it kind of, I feel like it paved the way for something new. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm kind of swaying, being like in support. Well, I will support whatever you choose. So obviously, if you're choosing Charlie, obviously I'll support that. But what I'm trying to say is like energetically, I kind of agree. Like I'm kind of swaying that way as well. But even if I didn't agree, I would still support you. Is what I'm trying to say. But I do agree. So let's see. He feels expansive and super loving. Yes. Kaylee, are you still doing the channeling? Can you channel my nan? Because doing the gender reveal and has. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Miss Venus also made say lessons. I'm like scared. I had gotten guidance that my soulmate would be less of a lesson and more of a blessing. Yeah, I think that's well, I think that's exactly what they were trying to say because every part of our life path has lessons in it. We can't really escape lessons, but we are kind of here to learn. So I think that's kind of what they were saying is that the lessons are going to be because they said you still have more lessons of the heart to overcome. This may sound negative, but it's not. Learning is fun. It's our purpose to teach in this realm. He is good for you and your yeah. So he's good for you, but it's a blessing. The growth you can achieve with that connection is a blessing to your soul. So yeah, where you're saying a blessing, that's actually what it said, a blessing to your soul. So yeah, I just think it's kind of like I don't think it's like difficult, hard lessons where things are going to go wrong or anything like that. I think it's just like more heart expansion experiences, more because we do like I feel deeply connected to my divine masculine, but we do have lessons and we grow and we like as we bounce off each other, I suppose, and we we I understand each other on a deeper level, and we're always learning. It's so interesting because he doesn't seem like a super spiritual person, but then there's things he says all the time, and I'm like, that's a very spiritual thing to say. That's exactly what like I think, So I think it's just kind of deepening that connection, learning more about that person. Lessons, like they said, lessons can be fun, and I really agree with that. I think that learning about people and delving into that, getting deep, is fun. It is fun and it's interesting. Yes, more getting over my fears of rejection and abandonment based on previous. Yeah, so it could even be that like so getting over something is also a lesson. So yes. So who's actually present in the stream? Because so we've done Miss Venus. So we have it was going to go Jasmine, Sunlight, Sid, and Jan. But guys, let me know who's present because I'm happy to timestamp. But if you're present, I want to do it for you, while you're here. So let's see who. Do we have Jasmine or Sunlight? That's the question I would say. Do we have Jasmine or Sunlight here? Jasmine, yes, okay. So do Jasmine. Is Sunlight here? We'll just Sunlight next. So we're doing. Phil. We're doing Phil only, yes. Okay. But Sunlight, just give us a shout in the chat if you're here as well, because you'll be next. And if not, Kaylee will go straight to Kaylee. So if you want to hang around, you might be after Jasmine. Yeah, so we have Sunlight. So we could go Jasmine, Sunlight, Kaylee if you're happy to wait for a little bit, Kaylee. So yeah, okay. Jasmine. 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 I pull away. Sorry. I pull away when actually I need you the most. I should let you in. I'm kind of tired of my whole situation. It's getting me down, and you are on my mind. I see you. I itch to reply at times. I don't know what it is that keeps me here. A fear of change, a fear of taking this leap. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to you, and I understand if you move on. Part of me feels sad to express that. I do have feelings for you. I do appreciate you. So that was the message. Felt a little bit emotional actually, getting some of those lower emotions there. Miss Venus says, aboard the plane now, send happy and safe trip vibes my way, yes! Have a beautiful, wonderful trip. I hope you have some kind of nice views. I don't know what's going to be like, if it's dark or anything like that, but yeah, I really hope you have a wonderful trip. And I hope you have a window seat. But I would want one anyway. Safe travels for Miss Venus, so we'll just take a moment. Sometimes I have one of my crystal rollers when I'm travelling, and I just put it on my wrist and I just kind of sit with it. It's like verbing and safe energy, protection energy, things like that. So yeah, so we have so we did Miss Venus, so we'll do Jasmine and Sunlight. Oh sorry, we did Jasmine. Sorry. I'm really not with it. I'm a bit tired. So Sunlight, Spirit Guide. So it's Sunlight in here now. Apologies for my my doziness today. Sunlight says Spirit Guides. See Spirit Guides. Okay. Okay, so that was a very, sorry that it takes time, that was a very, very nice one. This is a very nice experience. This is kind of reminds me a little bit more of when I do my channel messages that are on my website. If you see my website below, I do like full channel messages from the guides. Well, they're kind of like this. I mean, this is not too short, but like they're a bit longer than that. But this really reminds me of that because in channeling, a lot of the time it's just coming through and I'm kind of being told and I'm just kind of going with that. I was getting like a lot of visions of this one. This is sunlight, by the way, sunlight's one. And it was just really interesting. It was like I was seeing a lot of sea, so I was seeing a lot of like sea and rock and like beach. I was also seeing really royal, grand like houses and things like that, really grand buildings, like the inside being very like royal almost, you know. So it was really, really interesting, the things that came through. So we have you're welcome to see us, of course. So we have so a water elemental guide. So this is a water elemental guide. But they're tapping into the energies of Archangel Raphael. So they are working with the angels, even though this is a slightly lower kind of level elementals. They're working with Archangel Raphael to channel that energy to you. But they were showing me past life of. So yeah, this was like a past life they were showing me, and I feel like it was kind of royal, like you definitely like royal or really like rich or important in this lifetime. It was really grand, like everything was very beautiful. I was kind of enjoying the imagery that was coming through, so that was really nice. So I just thought, yeah, I'll put that down. Let's see. Yeah, and a lot of visions of the sea, so I did put that down. So a push to travel, or maybe a holiday, could be a thing as well with this. But when the beach and the sea comes up a lot, but being by water specifically, maybe even like on water, like I'm on a boat ride or something like that, you know. And I was seeing also like changes in the home, like something going on, like someone moving in or moving out, or you know, maybe like redecorating, or you know, just something that's a kind of biggest kind of change like within the home setting, which are coming through. Oh yeah. So then the message was more about went more into like connecting with the guide. So you have keep water near you when you sleep to invite a connection with this guide. If you can, make an altar or put shells in a room or place that you spend a lot of your time. She will see this as kind of like offerings, and she can help you if you ask her. So if you begin to connect with her and you ask her for things, the two things that came through specifically was fixing situations. So there's a situation that's going on, more like you know what I mean, like not fixing like a physical item, fixing the situation that's going on. And then manifesting as well, so helping a bit with manifesting. So that came through, and it was just really interesting, that one. So it's a bit disjointed the way it's like an angel guide, water elemental, connecting with an angel, past life of royalty, connecting with the water guardian. So you know, it was a bit disjointed, but that's what came through, and I think it was very interesting. Very interesting. So that was sunlight. So where are we up to now? Oh, we've been an hour, so I've done quite a few. Sunlight. Kevin, Jasmine, Sunlight, Miss Venus. Yeah, so we've done 4, going a bit slow, but that's okay. So we just have Sid and Jan now, I think. Do we just have Sid and Jan? Is there anyone in the chat who oh, Kaylee! Kaylee, are you here? Sorry. Kaylee, are you still here? Because yeah, we can do yours. So do Kaylee first, and then Jan and Sid. Just wait for a moment. Kelly, you still here? You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, so I'm just going to take a very short break. I'm still here. So I'm just take a very short little break just to go to the toilet. So what we'll say is, Kaylee, if you're still here, please shout it out because when I get back, it will be you. So Kaylee, Sid, Jan, or any of you guys in. I'm happy to timestamp for you guys, but if you're in, please let me know. That would be great. And yeah, you're very welcome to the light. I hope you appreciate that, and I hope you have some kind of space to do a bit of an ultra or something, or maybe you do need a holiday, or maybe you're a bit of a traveling kind of person. I know I am. Yeah, so just give me one moment. I'm still here. Don't worry. Just give me one moment, okay? What are you doing here? Hello and welcome, if anyone is still here. So, I think because we don't have anybody, once my chat has kind of stopped, but can I just ask as well, can you please like the video just before you jump out? I forgot to say that, I forgot to ask for likes on the video. So yeah, I really appreciate that. So, oh, my phone's on loud, sorry. I couldn't hear myself. I'm so sorry about that, echoing. Venus echoing, right, okay. So, we will probably just do, who's in? Is anybody in that hasn't had a challenge? Just let me know. And what I will do, let's see, if not, we will just do Sid and Jan and timestamp, because I'm seeing Kaylee tomorrow anyway, so if Kaylee's jumped out, I think that's okay. I will see Kaylee tomorrow anyway, we'll do something. Yeah, Kaylee's having a gender reveal party tomorrow. So I'm really happy to attend that. I'm very excited. So yeah, we'll be seeing Kat tomorrow anyway. So Well, we'll just get on with Sid and Jan then, if no one else is wanting a reading, that's fine. So we'll get on with Sid, and we'll channel M, so that's great, it's lovely, it's going to be very nice. So, yeah, I'll timestamp it when I begin to read. So let me just tap in here. Okay, so Kaylee, yeah, you said you're here, but I'm really sorry. I started Sid, so I'll just do Sid, then you, and then John. So we have so Sid, no time's done. So I think we're on like what's it say on YouTube? It doesn't say. So about an hour and 18 minutes, I think. 1 hour, 18 minutes. Okay, Sid. Your root chakra is becoming unbalanced. You aren't in the right location, or you need a trip away to refresh. The effort you put in to keeping me and our spirit team strong and protected is greatly appreciated. This is good for the root. So it's good for the root chakra when you're doing things like that. But there could be some actions that are imbalancing the root, so not great for the root. There's a little bit more of a kind of the kind of phrase like frivolous spending kind of comes up. Not putting your priorities fully into order. So you've done so well so far, but I want to help you. So you've done so well so far, but I want to help you further, much further. And I love you as well. He said I love you. So yeah, so that was really nice. But yeah. So yeah, if you want that typed up, just let me know, but I have timestamp that for you. Okay, so we'll do Kaylee. So we're channeling a living person here. Thank you. I know it looks like I've jumped out, but I've got you playing while I'm getting pampered. That's fine. That's fine. No, I totally don't mind being in the background. A lot of this stream is like super quiet. It's just me writing and the music. So that's why I always make sure I have the music at a good level for this one, because it is a lot of just waiting around. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to Kaylee. We're going to Kaylee and then we're going to John. And then we will be done. So that'll be cool. Okay. Kaylee. And you said you're non. I think you said you're non. So let's double check that. Sorry. Just messing with the phone wire there. Right, let me connect. really getting, so I'm kind of disconnected a little bit there with her. Not really getting too much, but I did get a little message there. So it says, I'm quite relaxed. I feel calm, almost like this was meant to be. You've lived a better life than me. I regret some of my actions and words of the past, but I'm proud of you and I'm happy for you. I do feel this could be the beginning of something very special. And that's kind of where I disconnected from her there, but I do think that was pretty sweet. Seems to be proud of the decisions you've made in your life, or your life path that you've kind of chosen for yourself. So that's nice. And I agree. I think you, yeah, you made the right decisions. You're a very good person, you know. Beautiful spiritual empath. So yeah, I agree with that. So we have this week's one here. So I think we just have to timestamp for Jan now. We've done Sid. Kelly says, I love her. She's probably celebrating with my mum, and that's why she disconnected. Yeah, very, very possible, very, very possible. But I just love the feeling so proud of you and feeling like you've, you know, because I do think, you know, every generation, the idea like of a society to grow to like the level of maybe like the Victorians. Every next generation should be living a better life, making better decisions, doing better things. So it's really nice that she feels like you've progressed like that. That's really beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, that's quite nice. So, but yeah, I can't wait to see you. So let's just do Jan, I think. I think it's just Jan's timestamp now, I believe. If anyone is in the chat who hasn't had a message yet, please do let me know. I believe this is going to be... You're welcome! Caleb Koch, you're so welcome! Always very, very welcome. Do not have to say thank you. I think you're a hot check member, so you really just have 2 channelings. If you can make both streams, you know, you can have 2. But yeah, I can't wait to see you! Maybe I'll be picking things up and, you know, when I'm there. So I'm just going to check Jan's message because... POI. I don't know if I'll see what comes through because it could be spirit guide saying something about POI, or it could just be POI. So we'll just see what comes through with this one because she's not here. So yeah, let me just see what comes through with Jan's. Well, if you all remember, get my chat back up. If you all remember, if you are in a chat, if you had not have a channel yet, please do give me a shout. Yeah, well, I think we may just be ending with Jan, which is fine as well. Very nice. But come on, I want my chat. What's going on? There we are. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is Jan. I have to timestamp, actually, I have to timestamp. So, I think we're on 1 hour and 33 minutes, I believe. So, Jan. It's difficult for me to express how I feel. I'm just rolling on. Numb. It's getting harder to suppress feelings for you and release the visions in my mind. I dreamt about you. I might be making the wrong decision right now, but my higher self knows I can turn it around. There is a way, I'm sure. I think we'll I think we'll get back to how we were. I think we'll get back there. Honestly, it's weird not having you in my life much. It does feel more right when we connect regularly. This is some missing you coming up. So there's some missing you coming up as well. Sorry, so this is some. So there is some missing you that was really coming through, that kind of energy. It feels a little bit like some emotions and energies. Emotions and energies have been very like pushed down and kind of suppressed, and then it's like they're raising up a little bit, and it's feeling a bit like it's working a little bit, you know. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit kind of like you're on his mind at least. He's thinking about things. So that was for Jan, and I think that's it. I think it was just Jan and Sid's times. I think. I hope, because I didn't want to miss anyone. but I think that's it. Let me check. Jan, we also did Kaylee, didn't we? So we did Kaylee as well. Which is great. And Kevin. Wonderful. Okay. So thank you guys so much. I know most of you have jumped out already anyway, so that's no worries. But thank you so much for joining me for channeling. So channeling, if anyone you know, jumps in, watches this, you're just a random person and you see this pop up. Channeling for POIs, so specific people, if you have specific people you want to channel. Soulmates, future husbands, twin flames, spirit guides, and all of those things. So yeah, it's really beneficial to become a member. Members get root chakra members get 2 extra crystal balls a month and 1 channeling. Heart chakra members get 3 crystal balls a month and 2 channelings if they wish to have them. So yeah, so join the membership if you wish to. And but if you don't, there are many free readings on this channel all the time. There'll always be some free readings. We have so I'm playing around with doing like different things because you guys really love crystal ball. So there'll be like crystal balls and pendulums are very regular, but I'm playing around now with tea leaf reading. So tea leaf reading is coming soon, just so you know. So that's a little hint into what we could be doing on stream or on my website in the future. So you'll see about that. So yeah, love and blessings to each of you. I greatly appreciate everyone that came on. I greatly appreciate yeah, just everyone. Shout out to Jasmine for being a moderator. I know you shouldn't really need to do anything on a member stream because members are very respectful and nice. But I still like to shout out to Jasmine and would like to, of course, help further with this house manifesting, of course. And also a shout out to Kaylee. You know, congratulations and everything. So I will be probably posting a little video about Kaylee's gender reveal. So yeah, if anyone is kind of curious about that as well. So love, lights and blessings to each of you. I really hope to see you soon. My website is below. Every way to contact me is in the description. I have my Facebook, Discord, and email. And they're the best free ways to private message me. You're very welcome to private message me. Any questions, anything you want to ask. Yeah, and then the Discord, we're planning group calls. You can come on group calls. And I have a TikTok, but I don't really use it very much. You can follow me if you want. I would appreciate it. But yeah. So if you haven't liked the video, please do like the video as you jump out. I greatly appreciate likes on the video, and I kind of forgot to ask for that in the beginning. So yes, love, light and blessings to each of you. Really hope to see you soon. Expect me to be jumping on a lot more often. And I know I always say that, but I'm really aiming to be jumping on a lot more often. So love, light and blessings. I really hope to see you soon.